Okay.
It's thinking. It's coming.
It's live.
It says live.
Yeah, it says live.
Okay. Well, hello, guys. Welcome to a weekly discussion. Yep, there it is. It's popping up on my thingo now. Weekly homework discussion time. Sammy is away tonight, so we have got a whole wealth of other lovely people to share their homework. Because this week we've got a doozy of homework in quite a few of the different groups. So yeah, thanks for joining us. What do you think about? Let's start with Magical Stitches this week. What do you think about the Magical Stitches homework this week, Jessie?
It's good. I like it.
You like it, Lorna? What do you think?
Oh, creative.
Creative. All right. Well, we probably should read what it actually is. We do have the headmistress here, but as usual, she's not going to say much because she doesn't like to influence the punters unless she feels there's a need to. So while I'm finding it, what do you think of it, Stephanie?
I think it's
You
really
like it?
fun. I like the idea of having to like choose the position that you're most interested in and all that stuff.
All right. Well, let's have a read of what it says. So starting at midnight, Monday night in Central Time.
Central.
In American Central. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon for you and me, Lorna.
Well, I know. I love it.
When I come home from school, I know it. Monday afternoons, I can do it.
Me too.
Basically, that because we're working hard in our newt levels and stressed, we need to get some extra supplies for the Defence Against Arts and Potions
Wait,
professors.
no, wrong homework.
Oh,
That's
wrong one. Oh, okay, wrong homework.
We're playing Quidditch this week.
Well, why can't I find it? Because it hasn't started yet.
It's week 4.
Hold on, let me find it.
What did you say? You have a pinned post, Lisa.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't standing up. All right, I'll try again. Quidditch tryouts, that makes sense. Shortage of players for various cool reasons. But basically, you have to try out for all 4 positions of keeper, seeker, beater, and chaser. But you may not be interested in them. And so you get to choose what level you want to try out. So you've got to pick which one you want to be the most and do 500 stitches. Which one you next want, 400 stitches. And then your third and fourth choices that you don't really care about, you just want to make the team, 200 stitches each. So basically, you've got to do all 4 tasks if you want to. Well, you don't have to do anything. As with anything, you can choose. So the first position is a keeper. And you've got to stitch something with rings in the design. And it says rings are defined as empty circle shapes, such as actual rings, the letter O, etc. Any ideas what you think you might do for rings, Jessie?
Well,
For me, I am going to be working on the Hope sampler because there is some text in there. So there's several O's in the text. Do we
That
need
works,
pictures?
If you have one, but if not,
Hold,
got one
please.
here. Hold, please. She's going to come up with a picture. While she's coming up with a picture for that, Jen, what about you? Any ideas for rings or circles?
Lady Justice has like rings of beads on the dress.
Mm-hmm.
So I could go with her. Or I could just stick with Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow because there's plenty of text and it has the letter O in it.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Jessie's got a picture. Let me see if I can make you big. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
I can see that O jumping out at me. OP.
Yep.
Very
It
nice.
has the Emily Dickinson quote about hope in it. So
What does it say, Jessie? We can't read it.
I'll read it. It says, hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all.
Cool.
Nice.
What about Miss Stephanie?
I plan to use my 11 C's Hobbit menu by Fiddlesticks AU, which is all text, and the O comes in the word luncheon.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, I think that's the easiest way to tackle this homework, just the text. A lot
You
of
think so?
patterns with text, so yeah.
I'm not using a pattern with text this week. I found Let's see. How do we make me big? Am I big?
I'll make you big. I'll make you big. Hold on. There
Okay.
you go.
I'm using my double wedding ring quilt
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
from
Yes.
Paula Vaughn from my June.
I was looking at my quilts because I
Mm.
felt
So
like
I'm using it's very weird. Because I'm monitoring the comments and I keep looking down and I see myself and it's like, oh, that's weird.
What about you, Lorna?
I'm thinking the circles up here
Hold on.
on my black work.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Down here.
Look at that cute koala.
He is very cute.
Yeah, there's lots of
I only
circles there.
Yeah, I only started this one this year, so
Cool.
4 magical
Well,
circles.
I have to jump across to find my, I don't know where my folder's gone. It's disappeared. I can't show you because it's not behaving. I'm going to do my 12 days of Christmas because, oh, where is it?
5 golden rings.
I would
I'm
say
being
5 golden
traditionalist.
rings.
Yeah, I'm a traditionalist and I definitely have got, make myself big. You say do a ring, so I'm doing a ring. 5 gold rings. And I don't
Well,
have to
there you
actually stitch, I don't have to stitch on the ring, so it doesn't really matter. They just have to be in the pattern.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty easy. So that's a couple of different versions for the first task. The seeker, stitch your most sought out pattern or most difficult to come by pattern. So something you had to see and buy just immediately, or you had to track down due to availability circumstances.
Oh, shoot. I left that one in the other room. Hang on. I'll be back.
All right. What do
I'm going to
you
disappear
think?
for like just a second.
And we lost, our orders changed. Anyway, Jen, any ideas for that one?
Well, I've got so many like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So you got lots of choices.
what I'm talking. Oh, we're not presenting anybody. It's okay.
No.
I'm trying to think. Lady Justice, because when I got her, I was like, I need to start.
Yeah.
Like I saw her and I pre-ordered her from like Leslie posted her and I was like, I need to have her immediately. And then I was like, okay, I need to start her and find fabric. So probably
Who is that?
Lady Justice. Well, that's good. That gives you two that you can get a big chunk on her. Jessie?
I am doing the Hope Sampler again because I'm not going to go into the details of it, but I needed something with this quote on it. Mm-hmm. And then I was reminded of it, but 1, 2, 3 Stitch was out of it, and so I had to track it down.
Cool. Okay, so you get to do a double whammy on that one too. What about you, Steph?
I plan to work on my fantasy triptych piece because I saw it in an LNS a long time ago and just immediately knew I had to stitch it, even though it was way above my skill level at the time. So I bought it and it's out of my stash for decades, but you know, now it's on the go. So
which piece was that, Stephanie?
Fantasy Triptych by Teresa Wensler.
Oh, okay.
Lorna?
So these are my 2 choices. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with, but I've got Ink. She just jumped straight into my shopping basket when I saw her online. And my old friends.
Harry and Hermione.
Harry, Hermione and Ron.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose out of those 2, but both of those were ones that I just had to have.
Awesome. They're good choices. All right, Vicky's wanting to show us her one that she had to have.
I did. This is a retired artist from Hade, and I could not find this pattern anywhere. So I found the artist on DeviantArt, and I was able to reach out to her. She sold me rights to have it charted up. So I had Brenda Martin from Brash and Sassy charted up for me, but this is called Dusty Rose.
Nice.
So I was able to buy copyrights from the artist for this for a pattern. So I thought that was really nice.
That is awesome. Well, I don't know for mine because, oops, wrong one. You guys have enabled me so much this year for a whole wealth of things. But I'm thinking
We would never do
maybe
that.
think or be enabled.
We
Both.
would never do that.
I'm thinking maybe this one, Where My Heart Blooms from Blackbird Designs, because I saw some designs of Blackbird Designs and I didn't have any and I really wanted some. So this one got gifted to me and I really wanted to do it. And it's just, really want to get it done and it's not finding its way into my pictures much. So I'm thinking that one maybe.
Oh, that one's nice.
It is a nice
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty.
Which then leads me straight into the third homework, which is the beater. And the beater requires bludgers and bats. So you have to start a project that starts with the letter B. And it can be either the first or last name of the designer, the first letter name of the company, or the first letter, but not if it's A or R or whatever. So obviously for me, the best thing for me to do would be to just double up and go Blackbird Designs. So that's pretty easy for me for that one. Stephanie, what do you reckon?
I'm going to be doing my Twilight Bridge piece by Dimensions, but the artist is actually Richard Burns, so B for Burns. And his name is on the
Cool.
pattern, so it qualifies.
Awesome. Jessie?
I'm going to be doing the Hope Sampler because the designer is Maura Blackburn.
Fantastic. Lorna?
Well, I'll be doing my blackwork koala. He's actually called Billy Bluegum.
Oh, awesome. Look at
There he
that.
is.
That's so cool.
You're doing some great
Right.
progress on
So
that.
I'll be getting double up on that one this week.
Yeah, cool. And we'll get to talking later about how much double up we're going to get. All right. I don't think you can do Lady Justice, Jen, can you?
I don't know. I have to think. I have to like look through all my whips and find one.
Halloween
I'm
at
sure-
Hot Run Hollow.
Yeah, that's not a B.
Kathy Barrett and
Oh,
Marty
yeah.
Barrett.
I was like, there, that works.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's gonna get that one.
Thanks, Jessie. Solving that one for her. What, Vicky?
I'm going to be doing the ball
Oh,
kit.
beautiful.
from DMC. I won this. Someone had this on Stash Unload, and I said me, and yeah. So
That's beautiful.
one.
Look at those dresses.
that's the one I'm doing.
That.
That is gorgeous.
Well,
It's kit. I will be offering it up when I'm done with it, but I'm not very far. I'm
Ooh.
I'm only here at the curtains.
oh, you got a long way to go.
I got
Well-
a long way to go.
Can I read you?
It's a weekend project.
Yeah, right.
Can I read your mind and guess that might double up with the next homework, which is Chaser? In honor of the Gryffindor team having historically all female chasers, you have to actually stitch on a girl, woman, human, female. Is that likely to be your female, Vicky? No. Oh, she's going for
I'm going for Tiger Lily. She's on my year of whips to get finished. So I want to put some stitches in her.
Awesome. What about you, Jessie?
Unfortunately, there are no human females in Hope Sampler, so I will be working on my big girl here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Well, that's good. You wanted to keep some more on her.
Yeah.
Lorna?
What's her name?
It's In This Moment by
Oh.
Hallmark Designs.
I thought her name was Mika McKenna.
Well, it
I'm
is.
torn. I'm torn between these two again.
So do you think you want to
Obviously-
do extra on one or do you want to just touch both?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not anywhere near close to stitching on Hermione on this one
okay.
yet.
Mhm.
Whereas this one, I'm down here somewhere.
Well, that
which
might
is all
make it
in
easy for you.
Yeah. So, but I could get to a chin. I can do a chin as well.
Cool.
So I will work it out.
Stephanie?
I'll be going back to Fantasy Triptych. It's actually my only one that has a female in it at the moment, so easy decision.
Cool. Oh, well, that's good.
You don't have any Jones or Miras?
Not on the go, no.
Twilight Zone.
I know. But I'm going to start Joan Elliott, Fairy of the Rainbow next month, so balance will be restored.
Thank goodness.
I was like, for you not to have either one going is like shocking.
That's amazing.
What I'm
All
saying,
right, so the next part of that part was that you have to decide which one's your favorite.
You forgot me.
Oh, I forgot Jen. Sorry. Lady Justice for Jen.
Yeah, that's right.
How do we know that was coming?
Sorry, I just presumed we'd said that. Okay, so Jen, since I forgot you last time, which one do you think you're going to do your 400 and 300 on?
500 and 400.
Oh, 500 and 400. Sorry. Thank you, Jessie.
My most is probably gonna go into like Lady Justice.
Mm-hmm. Jessie?
I want progress.
My 500 is going into in this moment, and then my 400 into Hope Sampler.
Okay, spreading it around. Lorna?
Probably my koala for the 400, which ends up being 800 because it's black work. Call me crazy. But my 500 will probably be on Ink, which is the green lady. I think I'm going to go with that.
Vicky?
I don't know if that's which one.
My 500 will probably go into Tiger Lily because I want to get her done. She's on my Ear Whips. I think my 400, I really want to work on that ball piece. And I finally sat down last night and figured out my extra credit for the month too. So that piece is getting like 4 extra credit times too.
Ooh. And Stephanie?
Probably both of the top ones will be Fantasy Triptych, just because I want to get some good chunk of progress on that. So
Cool. Well, Jen, I didn't just forget you. I forgot me as well. Do any of you want to see what girl I'm stitching on?
Oh, yeah.
South American Angel.
Ooh,
lovely.
So
she's nice.
She is really nice. So I'm going to do her for my girl, and I haven't decided which one's going to be my 500 and 400 yet, but we'll see. She's got a good chance of getting a fair wage because I want to try and get it done so I can do some more. So that's the first part of the homework. That's pretty cool, I reckon. I like that variety and the choice we get to have. So well done to the organising committee.
It was fun.
The second part, though, is there's a bonus. We all like a bonus, don't we?
Oh, yeah, always.
So if you want to do the bonus, it's challenging because you have to find a schoolmate from any house who is stitching the same project as you. And it can be the same exact project. So like mine's really easy. I'm probably going to say to Sammy, we're both doing the Deck the Hall sale together, so we should do that because that would be easy, but she might not choose to. But I don't know on that. Does she have to put the same project as me, Madam Headmistress, or do we just have to know she's stitching on it?
You'll have to work on the same one.
So she'll have to declare the same project as me.
We'll have to rewrite that then.
Wait, what did I put?
The note
You put
that we
find a
stuck on-
schoolmate who's stitching the same project, list the project name and how they're alike, your classmate's name, and stitch 200 stitches in the project.
Yeah, 200 stitches in the project.
But then
Is there anything?
they don't.
It's
have
already
to click on
it's
it.
already there. I already put it in there. Made sure it was that one was clear. It had to be 200 in the
it's
project.
no. What I'm saying is, Tammy and I are both doing Deck the Halls, so she has to declare.
Oh no. Y'all don't have.
No,
But
yeah, we just have to know she's doing it. Yeah, that's good. I was going to say because she might.
well, you have
wanna-
to. Yeah, because you guys, you may find someone who's doing something. Hang on, I've confused myself.
Bessie is sticking on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. So, like, we know that.
But she's not declaring it as a thing.
Right, but I can say that because Jesse's used it for like a bunch of homeworks. So, like, I could use that for my extra.
That's fine.
Yes.
But
So you
Jessie
just to
doesn't-
clarify that.
Yeah.
So you just got to find someone else who's stitching on something you're stitching on, and write down what they're stitching, who they are, and what you're stitching on, and do your 200 stitches. And
Well, Stephanie's not helping me out any because she doesn't have any Nora's or Joan Elliott's going.
No, she
Seriously,
doesn't.
Stephanie.
I'm sure
I do
Belinda will
still
help
have
you
a
out.
Nora. I have Prancer, I'll have you know. And actually, that's the one I'm going to use because Paula, who's a Gryffindor, her profile pic is actually her Prancer whip. So I know she's working on it.
Well, good. Then I
Cool.
know Stephanie's working on that, so I can put my Nora for my Tiger Lily.
Yeah, and
And there you go.
it does say you can do the same thing. So, for example, if I wanted to,
Oh,
I could do my Barbara Bath because I know there's a Barbara Bath Sal and EJ's doing it. It doesn't have to
Ooh.
be the exact same thing.
EJ's also doing Elegant Pumpkins with me.
She is. You can use EJ for
Yeah.
lots of things, people. Just put down EJ.
The
Yeah.
good news is Kate and Katie are in the group, and pretty much they have everything started. So you could just say
I guess
that,
the,
"We're good, we have it," and they probably do.
The biggest thing is if anyone needs help for this, they can just ask, is there a post on the main page that they're going to be able to just say, hey, is anyone else stitching
I
this?
have not started one. They more than
No.
welcome to start it.
I've started
someone-
one in Gryffindor. I've got one in
Okay.
Gryffindor going.
Well, there you go. Maybe
No other
yeah.
house has started one, and I'm not starting them because
No, fair enough. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's Magical Stitches homework. That's nice having so many people to get opinions from. When Sammy and I did it last week, we did it on the end of the live, and we had a few people say, where was the homework discussion video? So that's why I'm here doing it without her tonight, because a couple of people seem to really want to do it. Vicky, do we have anyone watching at the moment?
Oh, hang on, my phone went to sleep. I'm a slacker. Just Linda.
Okay. So,
Oh well, hang on. I don't see any watchers. How do I know this?
Under the main page, I'm not sure.
Oh, it says I can chat publicly. How do I know if people are watching?
It'll say something like 13 watching or whatever.
I don't see it.
Okay, well, you guys can look for that while I go through. So the next group that a lot of us are in is Cheryl's 30 minutes a day stitching group.
Oh, there are 8 people watching.
There we go. Well, hello to the 8 people. Hopefully it's helpful for
Linda,
you.
let me know.
Oh.
Thanks, Linda. Appreciate that.
I'll jump off now because I'm only magical stitches.
Okay.
And
Bye,
I'll see
Lorna.
you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, Lorna.
Bye.
So are you guys all in the 30 minutes a day one?
I am not.
No, but you're welcome to stay and listen if you wish. Homework for this week, because she does it over 2 weeks, but Sammy and I tend to do the week that's just been released. And we
Oh,
try
y'all
and,
talk about that in this too?
sorry,
Yeah. I said y'all
What was
talk
that?
about that in this? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
We'll
we
talk
talk
about
about a lot
what?
of things.
a lot of things, yeah. And then we
I
go
mean,
into, also we've got the semi-stain stuff. So there's
Okay.
been things to do with that.
All right, hang on. I have a question about last week's homework.
Sure.
Or wait, or it's the one where you have to stitch in a garden. Is that
That's That's the monthly.
okay? So would Tiger Lily work? Because she can be found in a garden. She's a flower. Or do I need an actual piece like? And Cheryl says they don't answer questions. Just go with your gut. And I'm going, well,
Yeah, okay.
do I
well,
need? Or can I use a piece like this quilt where it has a flower garden right there?
All right. It says
Hold
stitch
on,
on a
do that.
piece with a garden. I'd use the quilt
Mhm.
because it's got a garden in it. Tiger Lily potentially could be stretching it. I can see where you're coming from, but I tend to err on if it's not really obvious, I don't do it.
Mhm.
Okay.
I do your quilt for that one. No worries.
All right.
I
Okay.
think that the Tiger Lily was well. Yeah, I would err on the side of caution.
If you had
Okay.
another option, go with the other option.
Well, I did use the excuse that when the one for the graveyard, I said I did stitching George Washington because the water would be a graveyard
It would be.
for some of the soldiers.
It's so true.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. No one knows what happened to George Washington. All right, so the homework this week has continued the idea of giving you the option of how many points you want to earn, which is
Love it.
nice, But then for me, that just means I have a lot of stitching.
Right.
So I go for all of them.
We do, don't we?
Hermione.
We know we have a choice, but go for the top. So the first one, stitch on a piece that you have named for yourself. It'll have your initials built into the piece. Now for me, that is easy. I initial every piece I do. So I think I can basically do anything. But the intention is probably a little bit more.
I was going to say,
specific.
it says specifically built into the piece.
Yeah.
I got nothing on that.
If it's specifically built into the piece, what came to my mind was like my Anniversaries of the Heart, my Swan Lake and my Pumpkin Farm, where they're specifically designed. So that's probably the intention. The problem is I finished them. But then you know how I'm doing where my heart blooms? It's another Blackbird design and it's similar. So I imagine I could put my initials into that quite easily in the same style.
Mm-hmm.
And I could even stitch my initials in this week because it's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm imagining that's what it's looking for. It's ones that are to do with that. But then any sampler sort of thing, yeah. But then I don't know.
Well,
it could just be any piece that you initial because the second one is actually the stitch on a historical piece. George Washington would count as a historical piece, Vicky, but it's a sampler or something with a landmark, something that features a date in time.
Mm-hmm.
Jessie?
I'm doing Hope Sampler.
It's a sampler. That works.
I'm doing
great.
that for the initials as well.
For the which one?
The initials.
Yeah.
Because the initials section is built into it.
Well, that's good because you were going to do 400 or 500 stitches on that anyway, plus 200, weren't you? So there's your 600 double dipped beautifully. Good job.
Well, I don't have anything I can put my initials in. I don't stitch samplers. So I don't do things with my initials.
Do you have anything remotely prim? Like a Plum Street or a Blackbird?
I have my, oh, come on, the Rosewood Manor with the flags, the American flag sampler.
One Nation?
I guess,
Well, that's a sampler.
not One Nation, not One Nation.
The other one.
It's the one with all the quilts.
The quilt block one.
Yeah, I guess I could use that one.
Maybe.
You could.
I don't know.
But you can also be a wimp and add 50 stitches and do penalty.
Is that all it is for this one? 50?
Yep. 50 extra stitches.
Wow.
I know.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah. Well, I think I need an opinion, but I just got to see. I don't know, shrink you guys for a second. I don't know where my thingo went. Let's see if I can share this. Because I want to get
easy alternates this time. I like that.
I want to get your opinion on which one of my samplers I should do because I have so many choices. So hold on. Let's get some opinion because I haven't done a screen share yet, this one. All right, here we are, people. So do I do my Garden Hands to Work sampler, this one here?
Renee says hello.
Hello, Renee. Or do I do, where's my other sampler? This sampler, my alphabet sampler. And that's all my samplers. So which one do you reckon?
I haven't worked on the alphabet one in a long time.
I did it a few weeks ago.
I love that Victoria sampler.
Oh, I like that one.
But I love Victoria sampler to begin with, so.
The Victoria sampler is closer to finished. So, okay. But the alphabet sampler is just a whole bunch of other stitches. Disadvantage of the alphabet sampler is I've got to do all it's all specialty back stitches, so it'd be extra stitches. All right, the next one, well, the next two are stitch something of your own choice. The next one is stitch something of your own choice and explain the answer to a question about a bird. So you can do anything you like for 300 stitches. Then the next one's probably the hardest one, was to stitch something with a butterfly. Any ideas on Oh, Vicky's right. What do you got for that, Vicky? I'm putting you on. Here she comes.
My April Paula Vaughn. There's a pretty butterfly right there.
Look at
And
that.
Oh my.
And on the quilt.
and on
Yeah.
the quilt.
Well, there you go. You're going to work on that one.
Mhm.
Jen.
Oh, I could work on my like original Haid. Hold on. This here is the beginning of a butterfly.
Cool. Well, that gets that done.
So I could work on that.
Yep. Jesse's disappeared to get something.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Jesse, on
Jen,
Uh,
does our tempting tangles have a butterfly?
our tempting thing. Oh, our
Our black work? Because if it does, then you could double dip with magical stitches for the extra credit.
That's what I think I'm going to do with either of my samplers will be double dip with that extra credit to do with the back stitches, because I'm up to doing back stitches almost on both.
I don't know if ours has a butterfly though.
Oh.
It has
Jessie?
tulips.
Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous, Jessie. I love that one.
Monarch.
Okay, so Jessie's going to change projects to do the monarch butterfly on that one.
Mhm. My Hope sampler has moths in it, and I thought I could stretch to say that they were butterflies, but they're moths, so it's fine.
All right, now the next one is you got to stitch on a piece that has something you would consider a spiral. How'd we go with this one?
I got
Jessie's
this one.
back. Hold on, Jessie's back. What do we got for Jessie? Oh, yeah.
Shells.
shells. Yeah.
Yay. Good job, Jessie. Well, that makes you double up them. That's cool. Hold on, Jen's got something. Hold on, Jen.
Would a spider web count?
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to show it real quick because
Yeah.
That is the worst spider web in the history of stitching, but yeah, that counts.
well, there's spider webs all over the piece, right?
Yeah. That one is just, I hated doing that one.
Oh, but like also like the tree branches here kind of spiral around.
Mm-hmm.
too. I'm
Well,
almost there. Oh, and like the swirls coming out of the cauldron.
I'm
getting close
wondering,
to the first block.
do you reckon, guys, this one, would you count these as spirals? Where's my camera? Here. Are they spiral enough?
What were we looking at?
Yeah,
You're looking at a bit of pattern and I'm trying to not show it. There.
Oh, maybe.
I think so.
You talking about that border pattern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a loop-de-loo, which
It's a
is
loop-de-loop.
spirally.
It's spirally. I don't have anything with spirals. I was hoping there might have been a spiral staired building or something on that one, but there wasn't. But if I can do that border with its little loop-de-loop-de spirals, because I can't think of anything else I own. Let's just have a look. Consult the master plan. Can you see any spirals in any of these?
Stitching 304 says hello. I don't know
Hello,
that name.
Stitching
I'm so
304.
sorry.
Hello.
Are there any spirals on this one? Oh, this is another sampler I could do. It's not letting me zoom it in. I think there's any spirals on there. I think I'm a bit short on spirals. Unless
Hold on.
you can.
Ooh, 12 days.
Yeah, why?
Those, I mean, the vines in the border is the same kind of spirally thing
Oh,
on the front,
yeah.
and that one is all spirally.
You could double
Awesome.
dip.
That's what we're
Yeah.
thinking. All
And,
right,
like,
good job.
The loops, yeah, I would use that.
All right,
That one also has the rings for the
for the
magical
rings.
homework.
Yeah, so we
Mhm.
could double dip. All right, thanks, guys. This is why I like to get on and chat. I need the communal brain.
Okay.
All
so
right. Yep.
my spiral, I'm going to work on the ball and the flowers. See, they're kind of spirally.
Mhm.
Yep.
And that dark blue gown.
And that gown's got some loop-de-loos, and up here, those
Mhm.
kind of spirally, and those flowers. So
Nice.
that's what
See,
that's getting. I'm going to need someone, if anyone knows how to make these with the ribbon, the rosettes, I would appreciate if someone could show me how to do that. I don't know how. So they just make it some beads.
That's what I would do.
Silk ribbon embroidery. I know. Oh, she only did it once, and I don't know if she'll ever do it again. You know Mondot Stitches, Diane?
I think so.
She's so sweet. She's the nicest person. She's done it before. She did it on her son's birth sampler.
Okay.
I think it's sort of like sewing the bits, like you bend the ribbon over and you sew them on.
I've seen
Um,
like there's YouTube videos.
I'm
Oh,
too
yeah.
scared to do it. All right. What's the next one?
Okay, so then we have a bonus. And the bonus is you have to stitch on a piece with either a cape or the word May.
This
Now,
one
does
was
your
cool.
Hope sampler have the word May in it, Jessie?
It does not.
Not a cake.
No. You've got
Okay,
a
I
cape on
think-
Lady Justice?
No, on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow.
That's what I went with.
Okay. I think mine's stretching it though,
Show us.
because I don't have anything with the word May, but if I take a picture, my quilt, the pattern has the word May right here.
The quilt's called May, isn't it?
It's
You are
called May.
quite literally stretching it.
It's
I
stretching it, but-
literally stretched it. I
Well,
told you, I don't
can
think it's
try.
going to work, but you know what? I'll get some progress in on this design.
yeah.
I don't have anything that
Take
says
extra
May.
stitches and call it alternate. It's fine.
So, oh, it's a
I might-
bonus though. I don't think you can do alternate for bonus.
No, I don't think so. And it's 5 tokens.
Yeah.
I know. So that's why I took a photo and said mine says May. See, it's titled May.
This picture says May in it.
I took a long photo. It just had the quilt and the thing that said May. And I go, see, it says May. It's titled May. I
Well,
had nothing.
You can only try. You're going to double dip it anyway, so it's not like you're losing out. Mine's more challenging. The only hope I would have would be the human cell. I'm just trying to find the recent photo of that to see if anyone's wearing a cape of any description, because they're wearing a whole bunch of fancy old clothes.
I wonder if, is there any Noras that they're wearing capes that I may have started? I don't think so, though.
I was thinking of the seasonal queens.
I haven't started any of them, though.
What about the Bewitching Pixies? Some of them have capes.
Hey, what about, I've got Celtic Summer, but she probably doesn't have a cape.
L&L.
Yep, Celtic I want to start Celtic almond. Good Lord.
Celtic
Has-
almonds.
None of them have capes except Celtic Winter has the modified version with the cape.
I could start, I don't want to start her though. I don't have the good fabric. I don't have any pretty fabric for her. I know, all my fancy women.
I don't know, because I don't want to start something new.
Right.
I wonder if any of my scarecrows from last week are wearing capes. Oh, I have a cape. No, it's all good. We have a cape. Look, hold on. I make me big. I'm not
You
up
are
to him.
You are big.
Oh, well, I wasn't. There. Napoleon looks like he's wearing a cape, doesn't he?
Oh, he totally is.
Yay!
Hey, wait.
What?
Mm. It's
Wait.
a little
Am I
big, but it's big.
Oh,
No,
waiting.
I'm waiting. I'm
Oh,
waiting. Go ahead.
okay.
I'm talking to myself. I just thought of a pattern that might have something with a cape on it.
Okay, awesome. Well, there you go. I can do my humans for the cape.
Question. Is it
Yes.
still Scarecrow week?
Yes, it's still
Yes.
Scarecrow week as well.
Yeah.
Remember, you get 2 weeks to doing it. Do you need any help with your Scarecrow, Jen?
I have
I
a Scarecrow, so I'm
found a pattern where there's a cape and I actually own it. Now I got to find it.
We'll find it and then show us. So, Jen, you're still on Scarecrow. Do you need
No.
help with that or not?
No, I'll figure it out. I think I read them. I was like, I didn't know if I had a piece of the scarecrow or not, but Hawthorne Hollow has a scarecrow.
And then obviously just a matter of picking which piece is going to be your daily 30.
Daily 30.
I'm not doing daily 30.
I can't do daily 30. I forget. I'm a horror.
I'm trying to get too much done in the next week, and I start jury duty next Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Magical Stitches homework done. So if I do that, then I'll have 200 groups of 200 that I can post.
Hold on. Oh, yes.
I have this. They're all wearing freaking capes.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Shawls, capes.
Yes, that works.
Beautiful.
I now can show this. This is it. This is an image off of eBay that's up for sale right now on eBay. I just found it, but I own the pattern. So
Cool. So that completes our 30-minute discussion, which only leads us to, is there anything else we need to discuss? For me, I've only got my choose my whip for semi-sane. I guess I'll probably just put up whatever I'm choosing for magic for my 500 and 400, and that might help decide which one I do which way. Whichever one obviously is chosen is the one I have to do the most stitching on. Vicky, I know you're doing that one too. Are you doing that one, Steph?
Choose my whip. Yes, indeed. I don't know which ones I'm going to put up though.
No.
I'm going to put up, I know which ones, I got to put up 2. So I'm going to be using that royal ball piece for 3 extra credits.
Yep.
And a homework. So I'll pick that one.
Yep.
And I also need to use Tiger Lily. So I'm going to use, no, actually, no, I'll have to use my LK Halloween for 3 extra credits. Let me see if I can find that one.
Yeah, so you're putting up your 2 most likely to be stitched on ones.
This one.
Cool.
Because it's got a cap for a pygmy puff. It's got a spider, and it also has a cauldron for a witch.
Awesome. And
I'll
you're not
probably
doing that
put
one?
the fantasy triptych and Prancer.
And then the problem is we run the risk of them choosing the one we don't want to do as much on. And the rules are you've got to do the most on that. It's meant to be your main whip of the week. That's the rules.
Really?
Yeah, this week I'm using
it's just 500, right? 500 stitches.
You got to do at least 500 on it.
This week I'm using my Elegant Pumpkins. I still have 100 stitches left to do on that.
Can't you just like let it be like, you know, whichever one they choose is like the one you're gonna do first?
When do we have to have that posted? Is it by tomorrow?
I think so. Yeah, it's usually the Monday. I also forgot to show you guys because I was too busy asking you guys. This is my butterfly piece. That one there.
Oh, it's cute.
Lizzie Kate Springs. But I can't show you what I'm doing because it's actually a secret stitch. All right. Well, that sounds like good homework sorted. Anyone got any others they need help with on any other groups?
Do we have anything coming up in semi-sane?
Well,
they're still playing dodgeball.
Oh my god, dodgeball is insane. They keep changing the rules. I'm like still in the group chat, and like they created an extra team, which is like 2 of the admins, and they've added all these crazy extra rules, and it's super insane. And guess what? Green team is in the lead right now.
Really?
Out 2 purple people last night.
Yes.
Are you still in, Steph?
Yeah, I'm in the green team.
Yeah, you're still there.
It was
So
really
you guys
close
all
too.
green.
Like one of the people who got out, she just posted her final dodge like 2 minutes too late.
Oh no. Bugger.
Drama.
They probably want to get it finished before they start the finals of the Stitcher games.
Well, I just say dodgeball is hard, but I managed to get 3 finishes during dodgeball.
Cool.
3. They kicked my butt, but I got 3 finished.
Yeah, dodgeball is crazy. Like it pushed me to limits I didn't know I had.
Oh, that's good. Well, apparently the Stitcher Games Grand Final is going to be crazier than dodgeball.
That's what they say.
I can't even imagine it because dodgeball.
Crazy.
That's up to Stephanie.
But that's not till November. So
What's next month?
What
no,
happens
next month is the train ride.
What do we do
The
for
heck
that?
we gonna do the train ride?
I was just reading it and it just said, it says that during the train ride, let me see.
Oh, is it up? Is it?
During the train ride, the players will find out their division. They will have the chance to show off their whips to gain sponsors for the battle. That's all it says.
Okay.
It's vague and it means nothing at this point.
No. All right.
So
well,
basically, we're all.
And you're all in it.
Uh-huh.
yeah, we are.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm gonna end the live part of this video. So to anyone watching, hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment if you've got questions and stuff. Put them down because we will attend to them next week.
Yay.
Okay. Bye to live.